Hi, my name is Steph. If you'd like to come on in, have a seat for some symbolic support. We're going to pull the sign from the Skull of Scrolls. If you'd like to join me, we'll scry your scroll. We'll add on oracle cards in the Shaman's Palm configuration. And as well, we have Ghost Tube here kicking for any audio additions that may further inspire or irritate. So please do receive or release freely. And up here we have Virgo. Virgo, if you'd like to take a screenshot so you can scry on your own time and terms for shapes and symbols that speak to your psyche and psychic senses. Virgos, my dears, I'm going to open up. You're welcome to join me, or you can fast forward through, whatever feels good to you, whenever you're ready. Closing the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception, releasing the race and the rush. Activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support in the name and to honor of Virgo. Virgos, thank you so much for being my muse, for holding space for me to share my insights and allowing me to be a guest in your aura. Let's go. You know the drill. If you see, sense, or feel anything, please feel well to comment below, or you can absolutely keep to yourself. Okay.
Are you scared?
No. Virgos, I doubt that you are as well, but it's funny though. So I am seeing, okay, that's so funny. I'm seeing a marshmallow face. Like, okay, do you know that show? I'm gonna call it American Gladiators, but I don't actually know that that's what it was called. But I remember seeing them, like lots of blue, lots of mats, and everything kind of looked like Nerf, but I'm sure it wasn't Nerf. And they would like battle on things. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. But when I see these faces, because I'm seeing it like I am roasting a marshmallow. And as the outside of the marshmallow starts to become cooked, I start to see a face. Okay, there's also somebody in spirit, sorry, that smokes, that is looking down with me. They definitely smoke. All right, I'm going to keep going here. And if you're on a phone, I think you can zoom in, but I'm going to... Okay, so hold on. Something about a bricklayer or laying bricks. I'm hearing the song, No Doubt. I'm walking in a spider web. So leave a message and I'll call you back.
Photo.
Do you know what this makes me feel like? Maybe there's a photo that's very significant as well. Sorry. I'm seeing either a goat or an ox or a yak. A yak. Yakety yak, don't talk back. And this yak has a lot of things on its back. A lot of details. Give me a second here. What's the story on my back? It's like I'm carrying a whole world on my back. But it's not large, but that doesn't mean I feel actually, you know what? This yak thing is also has like I don't know, is eating grass, or it could be a donkey as well. Oh, it just changed on me. Thank you. Okay. Virgos, I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go down the rabbit hole. So that's one. I feel like that's very earthly, like things I might be carrying on my back in my fur of who I am. And it feels kind of cool. Now I'm switching to what just happened. That's fine.
Apologize.
Oh my goodness. I did. Yep. Sorry, not sorry. You know that creature, it always comes up and I can never remember. It's a horse type thing, but it has wings. But it's not actually a horse, but maybe it's like, again, that's not the point. The point is, it's like this mythical creature, and its size is enormous. And what I was seeing is like all those small, I feel like I'm kind of like in the spirit world when I say the spirit of all things, the spirit of existence, the spirit of the ethereal, whatever the case may be. Anyway, it's not the point. And I'm amongst this. I have been I feel like I might have been on having a ride, or I'm being given an opportunity to kind of rest a little bit and ride on the back of this mythos, this mythical creature, this mythical energy. I'm not sure what it is. I could be using the wrong words. It's just how I'm feeling for me. And I am wandering into, thank you, it's like the Emerald City to see whatever. The Wizard of Oz. Again, it doesn't have to be the Wizard of Oz. It's just something
I see
like
you.
that. It's something like that. And they see you coming because they've been like waiting for you. If there's something about the color emerald specifically that's been coming through, and honey gold. I don't even know if that's a real thing, but honey gold. It's like I'm getting off a spaceship. That's what it makes me feel like. It's kind of also got like Willy Wonka vibes going on. I feel like I'm going to win something. Like, I feel like I've been given a golden ticket, but I might not have realized it. I don't think I realized it, or it didn't. Okay, so it's kind of like the whole Charlie and the Chocolate Factory thing, where you go out and buy all these things and you would assume it would come in, and then he finds it differently than he assumed. With all this effort and focus, but there's so many other efforts and focuses in the same thing, because there are other people here with you. So I feel like if you haven't already, Virgos, it's like something happens and you're like, oh, I was there all along. Not like in that whole, that's not the way I want to say it. I think something's happening very magically amongst the mundane, but it's not quite noticed yet.
I'm inside it.
Maybe it's inside of it. Okay, I'm going to keep going and we'll start adding on some Shaman Oracle. I'm going to go in the Shaman's Palm configuration, and we're also going to have a superhero card for you, because we're fun here at iScry with staff. We're fun. Just kidding. I'm not kidding at all. All right. Okay, I'm seeing brass knuckles and a honeybee. Brass knuckles and a honeybee. I'm also seeing... Okay. I'm seeing eye to eye on something, and there is a bridge or a road between the two, but there is a being that manages the point between them. And it's eye to eye. I'm seeing them very specifically. I don't know what they are. They're kind of like baby dragons, but I'm seeing them as like cheeky chihuahuas. Cheeky chihuahuas is how I'm seeing them.
Are you okay?
I am okay, thank you. Are you? Maybe you've been through something. Like maybe something, not seeing eye to eye with someone or something. Okay, Hunter Vision is coming through in your Cave of Ice. Something about directness. It's like that. Yeah, thank you. Willy Wonka thing. Willy Wonka. The Willy Wonka thing. Like everyone has this focus, this goal to find the goal. There's so many golden tickets. Okay, this is taking me somewhere else. I'm going underground. Okay, there's another mythical creature that is protecting me underground. So I feel like this is very as above and this is very so below, but this also is in the mouth of something. The mouth. Like, I feel like I can very clearly from these cheeky chihuahuas, and that's not necessarily what they're staying as right now, but there's an eye, and then there's the bridge or the road. Then, like, the nose, there's this space there. And then this mouth is this space there. Yeah. Cheekbones. There's a whole thing going on here.
Taurus.
Oh. Thank you. So I just saw Mighty Mouse, Mighty Mouse, Mighty Mouse, Mighty Mouse. Virgo, how you doing? There's other people with you, at least. Whether there's 2 plus you or 3, there's also a fire going. It feels like a... Okay, it's hidden, so it's underground. It's like being able to warm something like floor heating. You don't see the heating element in the floors, but like the wires are moving through. There's something that you're doing that's heating something up. I'm also seeing it like I don't know if it's like a hookah thing. A hookah of the heart. Yeah. Okay. Right there is in your...
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you for joining us. In your cave of winds, it's tradition. The shaman of tradition. And then your cave of hearth fires is your spirit of family. Those will go up. So thank you. Thank you. So the way this card looks and it's drawing, I want to place it in the scroll right here. They're both very familiar to me. Familiar like a tradition. It's like I'm able to, in this whole kind of like mythos thing, I feel as though here and now there might be a specific tradition or family lineage that I'm honoring and respecting, while also above or below, it's kind of like, you know, the earth, the here and the now, very present and very much a gift, is one family, one tradition. But I'm very aware or opening up to, or will have a deeper connection to those possibly
6.
in the sky or in the soul of the earth. Symbolically speaking, of course. Does that make sense? I'm going to flip this another time, Virgos, but I'm going to keep going here. Ancestor of protection. If you haven't already, please do like, share, and subscribe. I totally appreciate it. Did I say that already? I don't know. In your cave of rivers, you know you're feeling protected, because it's kind of like I feel protected from all angles. But there's something about the decisions I need to make. I'm also seeing a can crusher.
Clock.
Maybe you know there's a timestamp on something. I feel okay, so like how before it was like Mighty Mouse. I don't know if there's a female Mighty Mouse. It doesn't have to. It's, you know, not a competition between the masculine and the feminine. This just feels feminine energy, definitely. Something about Q-tips as well, cleaning your ears. I don't know, or whatever they. I don't think you're actually whatever. It's not the point. Okay. In your cave of earth is your ancestor of memory and spirit of wisdom. So it's bringing something down and something up. For some of you, you might definitely feel like a transmitter. Does that make sense? Like transmitting. And what came out with that is the spirit of initiation. And this, so you got like this Mighty Mouse and initiation kind of feel going on. The Mighty Mouse of my mind and my heart is pointing up, but my spirit of initiation comes from up and is actually pointing either in the here and now. Something about appreciating that. And they both go below. I feel like I'm getting protection from below.
Glass.
Something about, yeah, the companion spirit. So I'm seeing that, hold on, that part in Willy Wonka where they drink like the bubble and then they go up and float all around. So first of all, I'm seeing ton of spirit
In
around
danger.
you. But be mindful, because remember, it's like they get so high up, they're going to hit the fan. So maybe for some of you, there's a, poop might hit the fan type thing if something's not dealt with in a particular kind of a wisdom. I'm going to say it in a kind way. Or maybe it's already happened. And then I kind of want to lean into that, given that this is like the aura of like the year end, one perspective anyway. It's like knowing what you remember and taking the wisdoms from that, because it's feeling very
Amy.
earth shamanic feeling. Buffalo medicine, buffalo memories. But it's like in that gas tank, right? You got to be careful. Get to the top and you have to start burping, releasing gas, hot air. Maybe this is around you, the hot air is around you, or ego, or inflation, maybe just inflation. I can't help but deny it, Virgos. I feel as though there's something about focusing on here. And I feel quite happy with that, because I have this above and below coming right at me, supporting me. That's how I'm feeling, Virgos. Anyway. All right, let's close out here with the superhero card for the Virgos, because you are a superhero. Dressing up. Yeah, there's definitely the masculine and feminine balance here. Okay. Thank you. So you have Sabertooth. If you want to take that in, I will read the back. Should anything further inspire in your veins of awesomeness. Sabertooth, the ultimate warrior. Sabertooth loves nothing better than a good hunt, as long as its prey is human. His reputation as a mercenary who gets the job done no matter how nasty is well deserved and renowned throughout the underworld. Though his origins remain shrouded in mystery, this cold-blooded is somehow linked to the hero, Wolverine. This fact, coupled with the intense animosity these two mutants have for each other, has often brought them to blows. So far, the results have always been the same. Inconclusive. Okay, so you can take it as you would like. But I'm going to take a moment here just to acknowledge in the...
child.
So the Wolverine... I know, I am such a child. I apologize. But in the spirit of this, in the spirit of like the cheeky chihuahuas, figuring it out. Not even, I feel like it's been figured out, and maybe I'm at odds with something with the Sabertooth and Wolverine, and this could be somebody else, this could be a job, this could be whatever the case may be. There's some sort of wisdom in this. There's some sort of wisdom, Virgo, that we all know you get the job done. But to what sacrifice? Okay, so I just heard that, and that's awesome. So taking the wisdoms from your memories of how this is my inspiration through this, having a vision
Confused.
From what was and traditions of family, other family concepts, friends that are family, so on and so forth, with the spirit of initiation, which is in the background of the Sabertooth as well. I feel as though I'm done. Okay, I'm done. If the result is inconclusive, and it's been done over and over and over again, the result is inconclusive. That's the result. And I'm moving on. I'm seeing a lot of feather come through. Like, I don't know how else to express that. This, if others try to project onto me, I feel as though I am wise enough within myself to see if the value of that, like, it's not going to cause conflict. That feels like it's ended. It feels like it's ended, Virgos. I don't know if you or yourself think there's
I want you to
glory
go.
in being the hero or the villain, but there's something about that as well. And maybe that storyline. All right, Virgos. Oh my
What do
goodness.
you mean?
I hope this made some sort of sense. Thank you so much for being my muse, for holding space for me to share my insights and allowing me to be a guest in your aura. I am so grateful for you, and I look forward to seeing you again soon, most likely in the new year. Until then, thank you. Bye.